Hi all, welcome to the Gnabry SBC guide for his FUT freeze card, and we also have a Kevin Volland centre back objective card as well to unlock, so we're going to break both down as always. So give us links, always be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at G is a legend. All the links are down below for playlists and channel and social media links as always. Comment down below if you're going to do Gnabry or Volland. We will of course only be doing Volland because he is just another objective card, and 5 more packs for the pile. So for Gnabry, is he worth it? Right off the bat, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10, and I'm honest, I might squeeze, like, as time goes, he may go towards a 9 or a 10. Like between 230 is his cheapest, 250 seems to be about his max, so like 240 seems to be about maybe what you might settle it. See what happens though. 4-star, big pace boost, just big boosts in general for where he needs them, and that's where I think they've made this card just right. And he's a cam, like he's a card that you could still play as a left or a right mid depending on what you need most. For me personally, I would say Hawk to kind of still boost the physical, but you're wanting to boost his pace and his shooting. Now in terms of the two routes in particular, expect Shula to probably be the most common Bayern player used, maybe even Alaba to a slight extent, but I doubt Alaba too much. But as per usual, just standard Serie A squads for both, nothing too strenuous. Obviously for the pack return is about 30k's worth of packs, small prime gold players and a rare mixed players. 84, 86. If it was an 84, 85, I think everybody and their dog would probably do this SBC, especially when you factor in that you have Hal as well. But this card, a lot of people criticised because Gnabry's pace was so reduced this year. Suddenly he's getting a much more usable card, and this is what this card I feel does. It's not quite perfect, that's why I've probably stuck to an 8. Something just maybe doesn't 100% click with it, but it's going in the right direction, and that is what you want in the card. So come down to you folks if you want them to fit your team or not. If I was first about SBCs this year, I would probably do him because he ticks a lot of the boxes and a big positive. And Bundesliga we generally do build up some fun teams with, but that is that regarding Gnabry. So hopefully you find that all useful, folks. Let me know if you've done what you got from your packs. We now move over to Kevin Volland. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Yes, his position changed to a centre back. What I've done is I've picked Marquinhos as the alternative, and from a striking option Ben Yedder. Now most likely you will put finisher on him. You'll not play him as a centre back, there is no danger he's 5'10". You could still probably play him as a cam or a striker. Obviously pack return is about 30 odd K, maybe just a tad over. It's always up in the air because like 4 of the 5 packs are just quite straightforward to work out. It's always the 75 rated rare player. The value for that can always fluctuate depending on what you pack. Is he worth it? 10 out of 10. All objective cards are worth doing. Like, to be honest, for winning 5 games and scoring an 8, they've nailed this one a lot better this week, if I'm honest. Not as tedious, if I'm honest. Assist 3 goals using defenders. You can get that in one game because if you get a nice friendly person trying to do it as well. 3 assists with a defender, ideally a fullback, and you'll be done and dusted. Remember, the player has to start in defence. It can't just be, say, a centre back starting at striker. They have to be starting in defence, and then you can move them as a striker in game. You can't do like a forward at centre back though. It's going to be an actual defender. Assist 4 goals with crosses, same again. You can get that done in one game if you're really lucky. German goals, scored 8 separate matches using German players. If you have informed Volland, you've kind of cracked it, or even his base card, because German Ligue 1 players is very minimal, if I'm honest. It's kind of going to be very tricky. But defensive delivery, crossing charm. That's what I like about these objectives. These parts you can, like, people will be like, oh, I can't. But remember, with the crosses as well, I should say, I like to do low driven crosses. When I need to do a lofted cross is when I know my opponent's being a bit of an idiot and not helping, and when the opportunity just presents itself across goal. Sometimes it doesn't always count, I've noticed, but it should, most of the time it should count, like for what I've noticed anyway. But fairly straightforward for crossing charm. German goals, like even if you've got Ballack, for example, I'll probably use Ballack's loan card. I did him for the team event when it was the icons, so I'll maybe put him at cam, maybe move him in game into striker just so I can get goals, because I don't think otherwise I've got many other German options that helps the team, because I'll just stick to like a League One squad. I've not 100% decided on the squad solely because of it being managerial masterpiece. I know I've got my usual team, but I might have to tweak it just a little bit, so it'll be a bit of thought process in there. Helpful heading, good thing is you can do that in one game, just 2 headers, and because you're doing the crossing it should be fairly straightforward, because you should in theory when you're doing your crossing you should be able to get 2 headers, and you can get that in one game, or obviously it take 2 depending on how it plays out. And the last one obviously being winning ways, win 5 matches with at least 8 League One players in your starting squad, and because it's obviously a managerial masterpiece, it's 77 rated squad, no bronzes, 3 silvers max, you get away with loans and all that good stuff. But gold pack, 75 rated rare player, premium gold pack, small electrum players and an electrum players, it's the same 5 packs as usual. In terms of Volland stats, 82 pace, 64 shot, 81 pass, 79 dribbling, 84 defending and 87 physical. For those that are XP grinding, 1800 XP as well. As I said, finisher is probably the biggest chem style I would focus my effort on, or hunter if you're wanting a pace boost. But I think even the reason why I'm saying finisher, it boosts his dribbling as well. That's kind of what I feel Volland needs, just a little bit as well, just to help him out, because you ain't going to put him as a centre back, there is absolutely no danger. If he's even got about 70 plus shooting as a cam, I'm sure you would get away with him. But really, even at this stage of FIFA, who would actually use him as a forward? He's almost like one of these weird cards that just doesn't quite work. Sadly, he's just going to be like 86 rated fodder. But see what happens though. Let me know, folks, in the comments below, as I said, if you've done Gnabry or Volland. Smash like always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GSLegend, and I will catch you all later.